Hi, good morning everyone. Let's get started with our next training session, which is on modification browser. So how do you modify or how do you take care of your SPDD SPAU transport? So basically there is a T code called SE95. So using SE95 we do all the adjustments. So before the upgrade, use the modification browser, that is SE95, for analysis on modified objects. Analysis report search for objects in request or task in transaction SE03 can be used to check whether the objects modified are recorded in repairs. Objects that have been modified and differ from the SAP standard must be included in a repair. During the adjustment, basically, the reset to original function should be used for objects with no differences. Also for objects where last and second to last versions were created by user SAP, that is the R3 trans. So before the upgrade, check whether the objects you have modified are recorded in repairs. To do this, you can use analysis report, that is search for objects in request or task in transaction SE03. No repairs or customer transports are displayed by the transport organizer SE04 and the workbench organizer, which is SE09. Although you know that objects have been modified in the SAP system, indicate the objects that have been modified and differ from the SAP standard by including them in a repair and subsequent releasing it. During the adjustment, no differences are found when you compare the second to last and third to last versions. So during the last upgrade, you didn't perform adjustment to retain changes you have made to objects. Indicate that modification to these objects are no longer needed with the reset to original function. The last and second last versions were created by user SAP. During the last upgrade, you didn't perform adjustment to retain changes. So basically here you are seeing you are using your SPDD for almost all your ABAP dictionary objects. You are using SPAU for all other repository objects, and different modified objects require different transactions. So we saw that for dictionary object it is this, for repository objects, that is report and screens, it is SPAU. So in SPDD what is covered is domains, domain element, tables, and SPAU what it covers the reports, the menus, the screens, views, locked object. Okay, if you do not use SPDD where necessary, your data risk loss can happen. Okay, transaction SPDD is used to perform modification adjustment to certain ABAP dictionary objects such as domains, domain element, table structure, transparent table, pool table, cluster table, and table technical setting. Not performing modification adjustment for these objects would cause data loss. After activating the new repository transaction, SPAU is used to perform modification adjustment for objects for which not performing it would not directly lead to data loss. So repository SPAU you are pretty safe, but SPDD will result in the data loss. So these objects are included, basically some ABAP dictionary objects, lock objects, views, and so on. All repository objects, that is module, pool, ABAP programs, function module, menus, screens. After running SPDD and SPAU, all modifications are incorporated into the new SAP release. Prepare checks, basically which are run to check the modified objects whether they need an adjustment, to enable you to better plan in the time required for modification adjustment. Alright then, that's what I wanted to cover in this particular training session. Thank you for joining and have a nice day. Bye bye.